All right, Homesteader family, welcome to this edition of the Sunday Monday vlog. Big old Chubbs right here just jumped up and wiped off half my board, so you're going to have to bear with me. But welcome back to the journey. Thank you for being a part of the journey, and don't forget to share the journey. And yes, it's the holiday season, and everybody knows I'm a character, and long and behold, I'm Goofy. So this is my Santa hat that I got as a kid way back in the day in Disney World. And of course, as everybody knows, I'll never grow up and my head never got any bigger, so still fits. I still wear it every year for those of you that have not seen it. So I've had a lot of stuff going on and I have not got an opportunity to film everything that I got done this week. A lot of stuff is going to happen tomorrow, and that's the Chubbs and Max over there. Big old thirsty dogs. They're like water buffaloes. Just drinking all that water up. But because I didn't get everything filmed, there's not going to be too much to this episode. I am going to let you know everything going on. And then next Sunday, Monday vlog, I'll have a lot of stuff on the next video, filming everything that's been done. So, we've had some really good news here at the ranch. For those of you that know of my terrible luck, I hired a new fencing company out of Westcliff, Colorado. That's Mr. Max. He's always got to be on camera. Yep. I get the black ears from him. Or he gets the black ears from me. I don't know. Relax, folks. So, I hired the new fencing company. And long and behold, Alpine Fencing was doing like 200 to 300 feet a day with 4 guys. Of course, 200-300 feet of T-post, 200-300 feet of fencing strung up. Well, 2 guys. That's it. 2 guys in this new company. They're both used to be Amish, so they have the work ethic. They don't mess around. They get stuff done. Day 1, they knocked out 1,500 feet. Rolling out the fence, splicing up the fence, stretching the fence, stapling the fence, wire tying the fence, and wire tying. Or no, they didn't wire tie the T-post. They did that the next day. So that got a lot of stuff done. So they knocked out roughly 1,500 feet. I think they have like 1,600 feet, or I don't know. Or let's see. They figured it was almost 2,600 feet. So if they got 1,500 feet done, they've got, I can't think right now, would make to be 1,100 feet left. Right? Yeah, 1,100 feet. See, that's what happens when you have long days here at the ranch. For those of you that know me, know I'm very good at math. I'm good with numbers. That's how I can do all this stuff. But today's just been a long day. So they got about 1,100 feet left to do. Tomorrow, which Monday, they will be here 8 a.m. And that's another thing. They are normally here 10 minutes before 8, and they work until about 4:15. Long days. They get the job done. No messing around. Very pleased. Frontier Fencing out of Westcliff, Colorado. If anybody needs fencing done in the area, highly recommend them. So tomorrow, they're going to knock out another big section coming down the mountain. And where we plan to be done tomorrow will be next to the pig pen, down in the creek bed, or just past the creek bed. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything tomorrow, they promised me that they will have done down to the pig pen. So with that being done, it's 14 feet from the property fence that they're going to have up tomorrow to the pig pen. And those cattle panels are 16 feet long. And the cattle panel is what's keeping the animals in right now, so I know they're going to work. So as soon as tomorrow is done, I'll be able to take a cattle panel, block off that 14 feet, and be able to release the animals tomorrow. So that's a big thing tomorrow that, of course, I'm not going to be able to show in this Sunday, Monday vlog. Um, so we're going to get that done. And I'm going to have to talk to them because I have to do the T-post and pass the creek bed. It looks like flat ground, but it's actually 3.5 to 4 feet of a ditch that's filled in with snow. And they're not going to be able to get the fence unless they dig all that out. So I'm going to ask him if he wants me to just pay part of the contract, and then they can come back when the weather gets better and finish. Because the last section, I'm not too concerned right now because the animals will be able to be released tomorrow. So that is some big, exciting news for me. Finally letting them out. Now I found a new hay guy that is $88 per 3x3x8 bales of hay delivered. I was paying $110 at the feed store because the other hay guy in Westcliff didn't work out. And so that's going to save me a lot of money. Plus, that would take me 9 trips to go get all the hay from Canyon City, 50 miles down, 50 miles back, with all the weight, wear and tear, gas. That is amazing. So I had ordered that truck last week, and they come tomorrow sometime between 2 and 4. He's going to text me in between. And I'm not sure if he's going to do it or not, but I asked him to swap out 2 bales of hay for 2 bales of straw, 3x3x8 straw. They're $55 a bale delivered. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do that or not because that wasn't part of the original delivery. So we'll see what he shows up with tomorrow. So I'll have a long day tomorrow. As soon as they get the fence up, the 2 guys will get that going. They got to unroll the rolls. They got to get it spliced, get it stretched, and then get it wire tied. Every other pole for right now. And then they're going to get me a bid to go back and go around the whole property and do 5 wire ties per T-post. That was originally agreed to with Alpine fencing. And they only did top and bottom because I was trying to get the animals in the pen. Then they were going to go back. So the entire property still has to have all the poles done. Plus the one mountainside down by my U driveway for hiking. Alpine never did any of the wire tying there. And then halfway down the mountain to that H-brace where they stop, that big gap didn't get done. And then, of course, all the way to corner was never stretched. And then all the way up the big mountain and then all the way to the parking lot. So get all that figured out. But like I said, tomorrow's a big day. They're going to have that done. It's only, I think, 600 or 700 feet. No, I think it's 500 or 600 feet left for them to get to the pig pen for me to be able to do that. So they should have that knocked out no problem because, like I said, they got 1,500 feet done the very first day. And then the second day, they went through wire tied everything. Just top and bottom for now. Just because, like I said, I want to get the animals in. So, the picnic tables that I bought, I'm not sure if I showed that before, but I got some of them built. I got 4 out of 8 of them built. I bought one last year. So for those of you that saw the furniture last year, saw I had the green and black industrial picnic table. I bought 8 more this year. I built 4 this weekend. Got them placed out along the mountaintop along with those wrought iron benches. One of the benches broke. It slipped off the tractor, so I'm going to have to order another leg part for the bench so I can fix the bench. And I'll get all that video this week, along with getting video of all the animals. Once I break the fence down, I'll show you the entire fence line that I'm taking out. Of course, because it's winter, I'm not going to be able to pull the T-post right now. So I'm just going to cut all the panels off, and the animal's just going to have to get used to a fence not being there and walk through the post so they can get cross property. So I'll get some video of that. Show you the semi-load of hay when it comes in tomorrow. Once again, so thankful that I had the tractor, because I could not move 45 900-pound bales of hay by hand. So the tractor once again is going to come to rescue. I'm going to 43 bales of hay, 2 bales of straw if he does the swap. So the 43 or 45 bales, depending on what he brings, will just get placed all throughout the 50 acres. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't care if some of it gets wasted on the ground, because it's so dry up here and so rocky up here. Any little bit of hay, straw, whatever across the surface of the ground is going to retain moisture. It's going to help the seed that I already spread to get covered. And then springtime, hopefully I can get oats and perennial ryegrass and annual ryegrass and everything growing across the 50 acres. And hopefully next winter I'll buy like half the amount of hay, and then the following year get down to a quarter amount of hay, and then hopefully no hay after that unless it's really, really bad. For those of you, this is Minnie Mouse just came up. For those of you that did not see my picture of the post that I put up, Johnny Jules is becoming a daddy. Not a human daddy, not a puppy daddy, but I decided to buy a baby kangaroo out of Buffalo, New York. So I wanted a male and a female, but I couldn't afford both. The female's $5,000 plus medical certification papers, prices, and shipping. So the male was $1,800. It was $150 for medical certifications, all signed off by a vet. Then I get, it's 100% healthy. And then $300 for it to fly Delta airline in the Colorado Springs airport. So I'll have to drive up to the airport, and he should be here, I think, somewhere between January 3rd and January 7th. Somewhere in that ballpark, depending if he can get him into the doctors right away and get a plane ticket right away. So he is currently 9 pounds. I put a picture up on on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere the other day. He'll have to be bottle fed until, I believe, April, and then he'll get onto hard pellets, and he's in a diaper. So I'm basically becoming a dad because he needs 4 bottles of formula a day and his diaper changed twice a day. So he'll be living here in the camper with me and the dogs, and he'll probably live with me until he gets too big. Now, he is a red kangaroo, so the red kangaroo is the biggest of all the kangaroos. They get between 6 and 7 foot tall and weigh up to 180, 190 pounds. And I weigh 119, so if it was a female I had a pouch, I probably could hop in the pouch, being as small as I am compared to the kangaroo. So I'm really excited to start getting into kangaroos, and then hopefully with cryptocurrency will increase. And the next time I get a big boost in income from crypto, I'm going to go ahead and spend the, let's see, what's that? $5,450 or whatever the difference is to get the female, and then their mate. And then I'll have baby kangaroos on top of baby camels, baby cows, baby emus, and everything else. And just a whole bunch of stuff. And then the last thing, because I know my neighbor watches these videos, I want all of you out there, the young ones out there, to tell my neighbor who is old that old people can ask for help. He hurt himself and he didn't want to ask for help. And I've been going down loading his stove with wood and everything. He was struggling with his arm. And so I need him to know, and I need all the elderly people out there to know. Now that's why there's young people on this planet, to be able to help the elderly. So don't be afraid to ask. If you need help, what's the worst somebody can do? They say no. But most of the time, if you find good young people, that are hardworking, motivated, everything else, they're more than willing to help. Let alone, John has helped me how many times? Wrangle up pigs running through the fields, wrangle up animals running through the fields, flat tires, trailers going off cattle guards, stuck in snow drifts, all different type of stuff. So John's done more than enough for me. Loading wood is the least I can do for him. So throw out some encouraging words to John. Tell him to get better. And with that, I think that's pretty much it from what I can read on here, from what I can remember. And I hope everybody has a great Christmas. I hope everybody, well, I'll say Happy New Year's on next Sunday, Monday vlog. But I hope everybody has a great Christmas. Holidays can be hard for some people. So if you're having a rough time, feel free to email me, Facebook me, contact me. I'm always here to listen and give a helping hand. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you want to say. And with that, I hope everybody has a great week. And next Sunday, Monday vlog, it's going to be so exciting seeing the animals roam across the whole 50 acres. I did have the dogs out. They found a weak spot in the gate, got underneath the gate, so I got to reinforce the gate now. They went over to my neighbors that I had issues with, and I heard gunshots, so I figured out the dogs got out. Went over, got the dogs. They just fired off some rounds to scare the dogs off because all four of them were at the kennel barking at their dog, and they didn't know that I had that many dogs. So she came out crying to me, all upset that her husband fired the rounds off. I said, I don't care. It's like an air horn or firecrackers. As long as somebody doesn't shoot my animals, I got no problem with it. They also went into the ditch the other day, so I stopped and helped them get out the ditch with somebody else. And that's the thing. You just got to work with your neighbors. You know, if you're friendly with neighbors, then people aren't going to have hardships. I think they're slowly learning that because we haven't had any more problems since they apologized. And that's pretty much it. So have a great holiday. Merry Christmas. Hope you have a white Christmas, even if you're in Florida, Texas, or California, or Hawaii. I hope you get 6 feet of snow and have a white Christmas like me, because they're calling for snow tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday. And I'm looking forward to a very, very white Christmas, hanging out with my pups. And then I did tell one of my neighbors I will go to Christmas Day dinner. They said I only have to go for an hour or whatever. I'm not a social person, as everybody knows, except in person. Just not dinners and stuff like that. So I will swing by there and sneak in another shower for the week. And that's it. So have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later.